You left your ring on the nightstand like curtains swaying like you knew I'll fight. I kept my voice down, let the walls speak. We were thunder low, never meant to be. Did you dream of me on the interstate, or just pass me by like another state? You said someday with a half-closed door, but I ain't hear that someday anymore. We left our dreams all open wide, didn't close them, just let time decide. You took your coat, I kept the flame, but ashes don't hold on to name. We made love like borrowed songs, felt right but never belonged. And now I sit where silence grows, holding on to what no one knows. Holding on to what no one knows. I drove past that diner we once knew, where you cried about not making it through. I never said you're strong enough, but damn girl, you were always tough. No goodbye, no note on glass, just the echo of your bare feet past. I kept dreaming, but I dreamed slow, of a girl I once held and let go. We left our dreams all open wide, didn't close them, just let time decide. You took your coat, I kept the flame, but ashes don't hold on to name. I breathe your name in empty halls, love don't fade, it just withdraws. And every night when the lights feel cold, I hear the hush of a heart that won't grow. Cap and blowing, diamond dash, sun low creeping, fields going past. Your boots still ride behind my seat, scuffed and torn, still smell like weed. A radio low, but you hum along. I ain't been here, but it don't feel gone. Rear view in, talks like you, soft like dirt, and honest too. I drive, I breathe, and what you said. Not every goodbye means it's the end. That fence you built, still holding strong. I pass it slow, just humming along. Got your look in my rearview glass, shaking your head like, boy, slow down fast. I laugh a bit, but it hits the chest. There ain't no silence that don't confess. Review in, talks like you, soft like dirt, and honest too. Drive, I breathe, and what you said. Not every goodbye means it's the end. snowcap blowing down the dash, sun low creeping, fields going past. I knocked upon a yellow door like I had done the year before. The paint was chipped, the hinge was slow, but silence answered soft and low. The porch still held your flannel coat, hung like a line from a fading note. I waited there through falling dust, but time won't stir what it distrusts. They say the past don't speak aloud, it fades beneath a quiet cloud. But I still knock though years go by on doors that give no clear reply. Glass of rain upon the sill, the breeze too calm, the night too still. I whispered thoughts you'll never hear to doors that used to pull you near. Not every knock is meant to land, some just remind where hearts once stand. And though the lock won't turn for me, I leave the knock and let it be. They say the past don't speak aloud, but some things echo through the ground. And I still knock though no one's by, some doors just teach you how to try.
Ancient pines rise tall against the sky. Roots dig deep where secrets never die. Silver rivers carve their endless flight, singing of an earth untouched by night. Breathing air where wildflowers still bloom. This land's alive, my heart's eternal room. Nature's pulse beats strong beneath my feet. Every leaf and stream a soul I meet. Though we harm this world, it holds us near. Fragile home so sacred yet so dear. Let us tread with care on this old ground. Nature's love remains what we've still found. Mountains bear the scars of wind and rain, each mark a tale of joy entwined with pain. Sparrows call through mist at break of day. Their fleeting hymn lights up this wild display. Yet smoke now chokes the these we once knew. Will we still cherish this home we're passing? Nature's pulse so dear. Let us tread with care on this old ground. Nature's love remains what we've still through. Oceans grieve when we turn blind and stray. Forests mourn the light we've cast away. Still this world breathes on, though bruised by hands. Now sing for her and root where she withstand. Nature's pulse beats strong beneath my feet. Every leaf and stream a soul I need. Though we harm this world, it holds us near. Fragile home so sacred yet so dear. Let us tread with care on this old ground. Nature's love remains what we've still found.
I made your coffee like every day. Black 2 sugars, and then watched you walk away. You didn't cry and I didn't speak, but the silence hit harder than anything. Your hand brushed mine, but it didn't stay. That's when I knew you were halfway gone that day. You let go first, long before goodbye. I was holding on while you learned how to lie. You smiled through the pain while I begged for the worst. Truth is, baby, you let go first. Your side of the closet still hanging clean, but it's been months since your perfume touched me. I still check my phone past midnight, but ghosts don't text no matter how I try. I gave you time, you gave me space, but love don't last when no one stays. You let go first, long before goodbye. I was holding on while you learned how to lie. You smiled through the pain while I begged for the words. Truth is, baby, you let go first. I used to blame myself, now I just know some hearts give up before they show. You let go first. Woke up late, sun peeking in. Your shirt's still hanging on the kitchen chair. Coffee's cold, but the smile's still warm. You said, don't wait up, I'll be there. You never rush, just flow right through. That kind of calm I found in you. World spins loud, but when you talk, it's like the static knows to stop. And it's easy like that, just a glance, I'm gone. No big fire, just a slow burn on. You got that laugh that melts the day, and all my heavy just floats away. Don't need no script, no movie scene, just you and me in a backseat dream. Yeah, simple, but I like it best when love don't need no test. We don't fight over little things, just roll the windows, let the summer sing. You hum a tune, I catch the vibe. No plan tonight, but it feels just right. If they ask what I've been missing, I'll say it's this, no doubt, no wishing. Love ain't loud, don't need the flash. It's in the look that always lasts. Yeah, it's easy like that, not a word too much. No high drama, just a steady touch. You got that sway, that Sunday grace, and every moment finds its place. No promises and neon lights, just one breath and it feels right. So let them chase what's big and fast. I'll stay here where it always lasts. I'm gone, no big fire, just a slow burn on. You got that laugh that melts the day, and all my heavy just floats away. Don't need no script, no movie scene, just you and me in a backseat dream. Yeah, it's simple, but I like it best when love don't need no test.
Gray coat on a hotel chair, you left it there like you didn't care. I played it cool at checkout time, but every room still feels like mine. I try to drown you in cheap perfume, city lights just make more room. I tell myself I'm doing fine, while your ghost drinks up my wine. Now don't heal you, it just shines over strangers and their borrowed time. I scroll out texts like a prayer I need, each word a cut but I still bleed. And I smile me to see bleed. Your name's in the silence when I breathe. You left no fire, just smoke and steel. In this town too bright to feel. In this town too bright to feel. Crosswalks blink like they got a heart, but even red turns green, then falls apart. You said don't wait, so I pretend, but every road bends where you end. Can't fake sleep with the TV on, static loud but your voice is gone. I replay things I should've said, guess you haunt the ones who never bled. Neon don't heal you, it just blinds, burns out slow behind closed blinds. I chase your shadow through every beat, but you ain't there, just empty seats. And I laugh at things that ain't that deep. Your memory still owns my sleep. You didn't stay, but you sure stayed real. In this town too numb to feel. In this town too numb to feel.
She lit a match with shaky hands under skies that wouldn't give her a chance. I stood there soaked with a mouthful of words, babe. None of them brave and most of them hurt. We built a fire from second tries, fed it lies and alibis. It flickered once, then died again. Some loves just don't like the
matches in the rain, striking sparks that never stay, holding smoke like it meant heat, calling failure something sweet. You held on like I was flame, but I was dripping doubt and blame. What we had we couldn't name, just matches in the rain. You drew maps on paper skin to places we ain't never been. I folded mine and walked away. I guess some roads don't wanna stay. We were matches in the rain, striking sparks that never stayed, holding smoke like it meant heat, calling failure something sweet. You held on like I was flame, but I was dripping doubt and blame. What we had we couldn't name, just matches in the rain. If we ever meet again, bring dry hands and better men. We were matches in the rain, trying hard to light the pain. Some hearts just won't explain why we burn just to fade.
You left your cup on the dashboard, windows down when hit the chords. Didn't say much, just drove away, but I still hear what you didn't say. Last night felt like half a dream. You walked out slow and clean. I stayed still in that old chair, like maybe you turned back right there. No storm, no slam, no big goodbye, just a breath and a blink of light. I've been waiting on that call, one more ring, that's all. Checking bars on my phone, feeling less and more alone. If you're out there missing too, say something, give me a clue, 'cause I ain't moved at all, still waiting on that call. Your coat's still on the backseat, dust don't lie, and neither did we. I replay that scene each night, still hoping you'll get it right. No fire, no break, no black and blue, just space I can't run through. I've been waiting on that call, holding breath, counting fall. Screen's lit up, but it ain't you. Guess silence is speaking true. If you're done, then say you are. Don't leave me guessing in the dark. I can't keep watching walls, still waiting on that call. I've been waiting on that call, one more ring, that's all. Checking bars on my phone, feeling less and more alone. If you're out there missing too, say something,
Rusty frame, faded paint, rolling slow without complaint. Windows down, breeze flows in, a faithful friend through thick and thin. Tires kick dust on dirt and stone, paths I've known since I was grown. Engine hums a steady song, takes me back where I belong. Old truck on the country road, carrying stories never told. Through the hills and open plains, in that truck I'm whole again. Sunset paints the sky with fire, memories in the rearview tire. Though the years have come and gone, that old truck keeps rolling on. So here's to roads that never end, and that old truck, my lifelong friend. With every mile and every load, I find my heart along that road.
There's a fence behind the barn out west, built straight by hands that tried their best. Left it open, left it wide, but nothing ever grew on either side. You'd sit and talk with eyes turned low, like planting seeds that wouldn't grow. Words like water, but dry as stone. Felt like loving you alone. Some hearts won't hold the rain, some roots don't want the ground. I gave you sun, I gave you time, still the fence stayed bare all round. You can't force bloom from iron lines, it's just a fence that grows no vines. I painted hope in every hue, hung old wind chimes just for you. But winds pass through like empty roads, no music ever took hold. Maybe some soil just won't keep, maybe silence grows too deep. I watched it every season through, waiting for a sign from you. Some hearts won't hold the rain, some roots don't want the ground. I gave you sun, I gave you time, still the fence stayed bare all around. Now I walk on with clearer signs, leaving the fence that grows no vines.
Used to stand so tall and proud, straight in line, firm in the ground. But years and storms don't always scream, they just make strong things lean. No one stopped to set it right, just passed it by day and night. Still it held that rusted wire, like a heart that won't retire. A little tilt, a quiet sign of holding on through weather time. Not all strength is crisp and clean, somewhere the shape of leaning. No one paints it, no one sees what standing costs with weakened knees. But there it waits, worn but keen, that fence post softly leaning. So if you're tired, not pristine, don't confuse that with defeat. Some still hold, though rarely seen, like that fence post that lean. A little tilt, a quiet sign of holding on through weather time. Not all strength is crisp and clean, somewhere the shape of leaning. No one paints it, no one sees what standing costs with weakened knees. But there it waits, worn but keen, that fence post softly leaning. Waits, worn but keen, that fence post softly leaning.
Left the latch undone each night, just in case you saw the light. Kept your boots right by the floor, like you might still walk through that door. Neighbors whispered time to heal, but time don't know what absence feels. I dust the frame, I keep it posed, that old door never closed. Some goodbyes don't shut all the way, they creak and wait day after day. Not for ghosts that froze, but for love that never knows. It's not denial, it's not regret, it's just a way to not forget. When the silence feels too close, you lean on doors that won't oppose. So let it swing, let seasons pass, let the world move on too fast. I'll be here when the stillness grows, by the door that never closed.
You left your cup on the windowsill, lipstick faded but the heat's there still. I ain't touched a damn thing you own, house full of things still feels alone. The neighbors ask if I'm doing alright, I fake a smile right through the night, but every song that the silence plays feels like you're just a breath away. I'm holding on to half a light, burning slow through a darker night. You ain't here, but you feel so loud in every shadow of this quiet house. I try to move, but I stall inside, still waiting on a last goodbye. If you hear me in the back of your mind, just know I'm here with half a light. Clock on the wall still ticks too fast, ain't been winded since the night you passed. I play voicemail just to hear your tone, you say love you like you're coming home. I ain't begging, I ain't calling you back, but if ghosts are real then I want you back. No candles, no words, no prayer tonight, just me, this house, and half your light. I'm holding on to half a light, no plans, no fight, no end in sight. You ain't here, but your voice still climbs through the cracks in my lullaby. I ain't mad and I ain't right, but I still keep your name inside. And if you're watching past that sky, I hope you know I still hold your light.
These walls have stood through quiet days, carried dreams in subtle ways. The floorboards hung with steps long gone, a gentle pulse that lingers on. Windows frame the fading light, morning's glow and fading night. Beams that hold 1,000 tales of life set sail with steady sails. Walls that hold our time inside, where silent moments still reside. The voices fade and years move on, the heart of home stays ever strong. Porch remains where feet once stood, a place that knew both hope and story kept within the bind, a house that holds what's left behind, the ties that never unwind. Walls that hold our time inside, where silent moments still reside. The voices fade and years move on, the heart of home stays ever strong.
Sat on your porch, just me and the smoke. Sun dipped low like the words we never spoke. I lit one up, watched it fade to gray. Felt like you were just a breath away. Old boots still by the door. I don't clean up like before. Ash in the wind, like what you left behind, flickered and gone, but still on my mind. You said nothing, but I still hear your silence louder every year. No halo light, no Sunday hymn, just me and the night, and ash in the wind. Truck won't start, but I don't care. Ain't got nowhere to go, you're not there. I talk like you're still around the bend. Guess some goodbyes don't know when to end. That swing still creaks like you might sit, but ghost or night, I ain't done with it. Ash in the wind, like what you left behind, flickered and gone, still stuck in my mind. I drank alone, but I still toast to that shadow I miss the most. No prayer said, no pretense grin, just me and the sky, and ash in the wind.
He wore a tie to the bonfire bash, talked about stocks while we cut the grass. Told my dog to sit within his keys. Went half on bed, no tuck keys. Now they say he's clean, I saw he was plenty. I used for never plans. I upgraded, but I kept the keys. about upgrading, but I kept the keys. He kept my boots up into a house, a dove and film kite. And he let crumbs, his soda rims, I upbeat. And up the cannons, I upgrade 'em, but I kept the keys. Swing, I upgrade 'em, but I kept the keys. He folded napkins with heartfelt teas. Hey, six grits, I sheet pick these. I upgraded him, saw a few plans out in hand to fake a score. He loved to clean, a skin to lean. That quirk got you from nest to feet. He's watching now, it's sad time needs, but I have the keys. Through all that beats, salvation in termite. The stars are confiding, and I've gated Kane. Sweet, I upgrading, but I kept the keys. Upgraded, sweet, I upgrading, but I kept the keys. Upgraded head. Sweet, I upgrading, but I kept the keys.
Pulled off the road, half tank gone. Same old truck, same old song. Your name still burned in the dash, like smoke from a bridge we crashed. Your coffee cup still in the tray, lipstick mark won't wash away. I drive slow through these backwood turns, hoping some pain might not return. Ain't no slamming doors or fights, just a slow fade into quiet nights. You ain't mad and I ain't proud, guess some good things just die out. Ain't much left but an echo ring of your goodbye, still stinging. You said it's not you, I said I'm fine, but you knew damn well I lied. Now this seat feels cold at night, no hand to hold at the red light. I ain't crying, but I ain't tough, just driving around with not much left of us. Your flannels hanging on the hook still smell like spring, and the way you look, I leave it there like a photograph, afraid to lose what we once had. They say time will clean the slate, but memories don't wash away. Ain't much left but this beating heart, still ticking in a truck that won't start. Your ghost rides in my rear view, ain't moving on, just missing you.
gate don't creak the way it did. The gravel path has weeds that hid. But every dusk, that amber flame still waits, though no one calls her name. A coat still hangs behind the door, keys untouched on silent floor. No knock, no step, just quiet long. Still she leaves that porch light on. Not for hope that rides the train, not for voices lost in rain, but for the love too deep to calm, burns the porch light, still left on. Some wait not to be found again, but to remember who they've been. And some lights shine, not to guide, but just to prove they've not yet died. So if you pass that sleeping town and see a glow that won't go down, no, it's not for those long gone. It's just a porch light, still turned on. Not for hope that rides the train, not for voices lost in rain, but for the love too deep to calm, burns the porch light, still left on. Ooh, still left on.
It's been sitting by the closet door since the night you walked the floor. Tags still hanging, zippers tight. No one touched it since that fight. Inside there's denim full of dust, a shirt that held your midnight trust, but you left it, never looked back. The luggage that never got unpacked. We moved on, but left that weight in that small room by the gate, like words that no one dared react, just luggage that never got unpacked. Some goodbyes don't slam a door, they settle down in drawers and floors. And every time I pass that rack, I hear the life we never unpacked. So it waits there still and plain, like a suitcase soaked in rain. A love we lost, a silent act, and luggage that never got unpacked.
came like autumn through my chest, turning green to golden rest. Leaves fell quiet on my skin, and I let the stillness pull me in. You didn't shout, you didn't warn, you just arrived like you were born to teach me how to sit with pain, like windows leaning into rain. You were the season I stayed, didn't run, didn't pray you'd fade, just brewed my coffee, made my bed, let your silence fill my head. No use asking why you came, you're just part of life's soft flame. You weren't love, you weren't hate, just the season I stayed. Some nights you whispered through the walls, wore my dreams like overalls. You didn't break, but you unstitched the quiet places I had missed. I didn't bloom, I didn't die, just sat beneath your overcast sky. Read old books, let time slow down, breathed in every shade of brown. You were the season I stayed, didn't beg, didn't ask you to trade. You folded months into my soul, wrapped me up, made me whole. I didn't try to feel okay, I just learned to feel that way. You weren't joy, you weren't afraid, just the season I stayed. When you left like mist, no goodbye, no final kiss. But I was different when you'd gone, a little softer, a little strong. You were the season I stayed, and I'm grateful for the ache, for every gray that taught me blue, for all the nights I sat with you. Some seasons pass and some remain, but you left peace beneath the pain. You weren't forever, just the weight of the season I stayed.
Trousers big and sad, old school fans, blue jeans, sunburned innocence. You'd sneak in with that crooked smile. God, I thought we lasted a while. You drive too fast on gravel roads, windows down, my hair would blow. We didn't say much, didn't need to. Your hand found mine like it always knew. And every Friday felt like June when you looked at me that way, like you always do. Back then in July, we were fireflies and cheap wine, your name carved in the maple bark, my laugh caught in your mason jar. Didn't think we'd ever fade, just two kids in a golden haze. But looking back I see it clear, some things only bloom one year. Your jacket still hangs on my door, I wear it sometimes when nights get cold. I don't cry, but I don't smile the way I did for that short while. You kissed me once beneath the sign of that diner off the county line. Now it's boarded up, but in my mind that moment still rewinds. And I still hum that same old tune
Your shadow shows up in that driveway. Same cup of coffee, cold again. Same old silence in the wind. Ain't no storm, just quiet rain. But it's louder than you ever stayed. You were half a prayer I never said. Almost loved, then gone instead. Fell through cracks we didn't fix. Too damn proud to call it quits. Now I drink and check my phone like you might miss the boy you've known, but ghosts don't knock. And you're not there, you were half a prayer left in the air. The dog still waits near the gate, like he knows you're just running late. I talk to him more than I should. He don't judge me, wish you would. Ain't no fight, just quiet space. But it's louder than your coldest days. You were half a prayer I never said. Almost loved and gone instead. Fell through cracks we didn't fix. Too damn proud to call it quits. Now I drink and check my phone like you might miss the boy you've known, but ghosts don't knock. And you're not there, you were half a prayer left in the air. If I just said what I meant, maybe you'd still be in this bed. You were half a prayer I didn't send. Held my tongue, lost a friend. Fell through cracks we never named. Now I'm the echo calling your name. I drink less, but I still.
She walked the porch like a summer breeze. Not a word, not a need to please. Wore the dusk like a worn out dress. Left behind more than I could guess. The floorboards creaked with a kind of grace, like I knew they'd forget her face. She never stayed but never fled. She just moved where the stillness led. There's no song where she once stood, no tracing glass or grain of wood. Just space too wide for time to thread the silence in her steps instead. I lit a light, but she liked dark. Drew her maps without a mark. She didn't run, she didn't plead. She simply vanished past my reach. Some leave storm, some leave flame. She left something I couldn't name. No weight, no flame, no debt, just the sound I can't forget. Now the porch just greets the wind, and I wait like it's not the end. But what she left I won't regret. The silence in her footsteps yet.
boots still sit by the back porch door, worn out laces, cracked and tore. You said a man ain't made by his pay, and lit a smoke and walked away. You weren't loud, but you were clear. Taught me more than all these years. Old boots, new dust. I still ride, but not like us. You showed love in calloused hands, and in the way you understand. Now the wind feels like your voice. Old boots, new dust, your life, my choice. I work the fence line, same as you. Same old dog, same muddy boots. I keep that photo in the cab. Still hear your laugh, low and cracked. The world keeps turning, tires still spin, but I find you in the quiet wind. Old boots, new dust. I still lean when times get rough. You left behind more than a name. You built the fire that still remains. Now the sky feels close enough. Old boots, new dust. That's enough.
Hands froze just before the light, where morning ends but not quite. They tick through doubts but stop too soon. A clock that never welcomed noon. Walls still warm from rising sun, but shadows knew what must be done. It stalled where certainty had loomed, afraid to chime what must be tuned. Some souls never face the peak, too loud the truth, too sharp to speak, so they linger in that quiet room, like clocks that won't allow the noon. It's not about time lost or gained, but where we stall to dodge the flame. The hardest part is not too soon.
it's choosing when to face the noon. So if your life feels stuck mid-sky, not dark, not bright, just asking why, you might be standing in that bloom with the clock that won't allow the noon.
Saw it drifting in the light, floating soft just out of sight. Reached my hand, it slipped away, like every word I didn't say. Hung above like some old prayer, never touched, just filled the air. Stayed in limbo, never planned it, that feather never landed. Some things hover and never fall, not high enough to hear the call. Like love too scared to be demanded, like dreams the earth never commanded. It came so close, but the feather never landed. Left me watching, holding still, learning how to lose at will. Not every ending gets commanded, some float off, never stranded. You can chase or you can wait, but some truths hesitate. And sometimes what we took for granted was just a feather, never landed. Some things were never branded, some love was never handed, like that feather that never landed.
Footsteps fade on canyon stone, but the wind still hums a broken tone. What's forgotten by the men who leave still clings to roots beneath the eaves. Old screen door sings when no one knocks. Nails rust red on cedar blocks, though names have vanished off the mail. The dust recalls what silence veils. The dust remembers every sigh, even when the years drift by. What was buried, what was said, it gathers softly where we
melodies whispered by the land are written not in ink but sand. Forgetful hearts may let things slide, but ashes know what burns inside. And somewhere in the stillest air, the dust still knows you once were there. The dust remembers though we roam, the boots, the lies, the path back home. It waits beneath the plow and pine. The dust, old friend, recalls just fine.
You lit a smoke by the tailgate. I was tossing out some beer cans. Didn't know you'd be behind me, didn't know I'd care again. We stood quiet in the gravel, crickets louder than our words. I said you look the same, you said that line still hurts. Didn't mean to stand that close, but girl, that night still knows. Half a smoke and half a heart, we never finish what we start. One more glance, one more flame, but we both knew it ain't the same. You smiled like you forgot, but I still felt that shot. Half a smoke and all I got. Said still drinking too much. I laughed, you still cut deep. You asked if I still miss you. I said only in my sleep. Your truck was running idle, but you weren't in a rush. Like we were holding time between the ash and hush. Half a smoke and one more lie. You said you're fine, I saw you rise. One more flick into the dirt, but you still know just where it hurts. We stood like ghosts that never left, both scared to take the next breath. Half a smoke and nothing left.
Sunk deep where the cold winds blow. No one there but the rust and sky. Just an old man asking why. Rocks don't judge and winds don't lie. They've heard every curse, every goodbye. They don't speak, but they still reply in the silence after you try. The wind on the ridge don't carry fame. It whispers truth without a name. No preacher's voice, no churchyard bell, just the sound of what you tell yourself. I've buried more than names and rings, lost in time like songbird wings. But up here where the air runs thin, regret blows louder than sin. If I vanish, let it be where stone and sky remember me. Not for gold or a battle won, but for a man who faced the sun. The wind on the ridge don't write no books. It don't care how the story looks, but it